And welcome to another episode of Retro Tech, and today it's another £20 find. So I've been out on my usual scouring around. I've gone onto the wonderful world that is Facebook Marketplace, and I've picked up these 3 boxes full of parts, components, electrical bits, PC related stuff for the grand total of £20. I can see bits that are in here, but I don't know the detail, so I've not rummaged. I've only seen what's on the top, so we're going to go through these boxes and see if there's any treasures, or see if I'm going to be taking a long trip down to the dump. So what we're going to do is get these boxes out of the way first. We're going to do that to start with. We'll start with the one on the right. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to go through the box, bring it out onto the counter, and see what's actually in this. So it's going to be a long video. Sorry, so bear with me. I'll get through this as quick as I can. So, first thing that's in here, we have a US Robotics 56K fax modem USB. Now, for the kids out there, before we had the joy of the wonderful thing that is called Wi-Fi or the internet in the sense of broadband, we had what's called 56K dial-up. That's where you would plug in your computer in, and then if you could actually listen to it and pick up your phone, you'd hear it. And that would basically be you trying to connect to the internet, and you'd go off and make a tea while it was trying to do it. And it was great for email access, because it even says here, internet access, send email attachments faster, connect to the internet faster, take incoming calls while online. Don't ever expect to watch a movie, Netflix or anything like that on it, because it just wouldn't work. Now, I have no idea in this world and day and age if there is any place in the world that would ever use a 56K modem, or if there's any purpose in it. But it is here. We have a USB in here. I think it's USB 1. We have the connector in here. So basic, yeah, it just draws the power from the computer. It is suitable for Windows 98 SE Millennium. Oh yeah, that bad boy. Windows 2000 and XP. XP was like the top of the end at that point. So, from my £20, have I made my £20 back on it? I very much doubt it. I don't know if, apart from someone who wants to collect something like this, the likelihood of anyone actually using this for anything, unless they had a system that really just couldn't handle connecting to a broadband server, I don't understand where you would ever use that, but there we go. Okay, next thing we have an old motherboard here. So what motherboard do we have? It's a DDR3 board. So it's an AM3 Phenom 2 board, okay? An FSB 2.6 gigahertz dual channel. So it's giving you all the idea. There's not what I'm looking for. So an M3 A77 ODE. It's a Crossfire X board. So at least it's PCI Express board, which is useful. Got 4 ports of SATA, which is great. So we've got some connectivity options on here. It's a very dirty board. It was just taken out. We've got 4 channels for RAM, which is great. USB 1, USB 2s on here. And a connection I haven't actually seen before. So what I'm talking about is this connection here, and I don't recognise that connector. Because they're USB 2s, so what the hell are they? Don't know. But yeah, I recognise the board pretty well. It's an older style board, but always fun. Already got the locks on there. We may see and test this board out and see if it's got any use to it, but we never know. Okay, we have, could have done with this the other week when I was doing a video. Power supplies. So we have a 650 watt Delta Electronics power supply. It's got modern connections, which is very useful, so at least we're not going all the way back to Molex. And has a reasonable, it's a basic connection, so it wouldn't be great for a system running lots of different integrated hardware, etc. Not integrated, additional hardware I should say, but it does the job. And then the other one we have is again another basic system one, again only for, this is, I mean, if you look at the amount of connectors on here, so we've got hard drive connector, we've got board connector, we've got that. So we haven't even got enough to actually run a graphics card. So this is for a non-graphics card power. What's this going to be, a 450 watt, something like that? I can't actually even read. The writing is so small on this You can see there, the writing is so small on this, I can't actually read what power supply that is, but I'm going to guess something in the range of like 350, 400 watt. In the box, we have a blaster, yeah. It's for, is it Xbox, I guess? We have an Xbox blaster. Okay. That's always good. Fun. Now, this looks like someone who was trying to... This looks like laptops have been partially dismantled for some reason. Okay. Wow, they have absolutely been. So we've had the back panels all taken out. Hard drive removed, memory modules removed, so it's been completely stripped back. It was a Windows Vista machine by the looks, as it says, hasn't been updated, battery's been taken out, monitor's been taken out, so it's basically just the keyboard, so it is complete e-waste, fine. In here we have keyboards, frames, and again just back panel, so it's just leftover bits from a keyboard, so none of that's of any use. That can all go straight down the dump. So not doing well here. We are not doing great, but that is okay. Right, oh, we have some other bits here. That's interesting. Let's get these out. I can talk to you about this. Apart from that, we've just got a few keyboards from laptops. So laptop keyboard replacements. Not of any use to me. But what I do have, we have some Intel. We have some Intel CPUs. Now, one problem I have here is I can't actually read what the hell any of these are because it's too dark in here. But what I will do is I will try to put the information up on screen. They look like older Intel chips. I'm not really. See if you're picking this up because I can't read it. My eyesight's horrendous right now. Got that one there. They don't look like they're not motherboard chips, so they're from systems somewhere. They're not going to be the best. Probably, I don't think. Well, they might be Celerons. But okay. It's got a couple of chips there. They're quite cool. I like that. Right. We should move on to the next box. We're going to do this box first because the other one's packed, and this is I think this is probably going to be the most interesting box we've got out of here because this one's got graphics cards in, and I like graphics cards. So I'm going to move you away because I don't really care about a blaster gun anyway. Wow. Okay. So let me. Okay. So I've just had to get my phone for a flashlight. I can actually probably tell what those are now. I can actually read them. Pentium 4, Pentium Ds. Okay, so not even Celerons. Okay, old schools. Find out exact models later. So this is a very grubby graphics card, GV N860. I'm trying to see if I've got any idea of what spec that is, but it's going to be a pretty low spec card. My guess would be something like maybe, it's not a 1 gig, maybe a 512 megabyte card. But yeah, so we've got the 512. I'm going to put it up here while we go through these. Right, next out of the box we have, so this is an IDE card of some sort. It's a network card, so we've got a network card here. So we've got a little network card if you ever use them, old PCs. I find the actual interesting circuitry on the circuit board quite interesting on these old systems. Okay, we've got a Radeon card, Radeon Graphics ATI card. Again, it's a PCI Express card, 128 megabyte card. Again, when you're looking at old systems, these can be really interesting for systems that can't cope. Okay, slightly bent, but okay. So this one, again, I'll show it over to the board. So this is a Quadro NVS295 card. Doesn't tell me how much RAM's in there. I don't think it'd be a lot though. But okay, we'll put that one there. I've got another Quadro by the looks of it. And this one here. This is a 290. So this is my Quadro 290. Okay, what we got here? We've got a no idea on this one. Guess there's another ATI card, but the actual model, I'll let you show that to the camera. Yeah, that's another graphics card. Again, they're all going to be low power ones. Okay, so we've got a cable adapter, obviously for taking out from DVI out into and converting that over to a different format for us for use. Again, we've got a lot of these adapters they're using, which is a great way of getting extended use out of your system when it's not going great. Freaking hell. What the hell is this one? RG Pro, it's an AGP card, which is useful actually because I need one for a system that we're building. Again, made by ATI. I'll show that one to the camera for you. I like the AGP cards, they're cool. Another adapter. Another adapter. Don't get me started on these adapters. Okay, bit of cables. Okay, oh, we've got a graphics card that's still in its protective case. I don't think it really matters nowadays in this case. Okay, so we have got some splitters, cable splitters, and we have here an NVIDIA card. Christ knows what this is. It's an NVIDIA card. It looks very cool though. Look at the excerpts on these. Look at the line outs on them. So this would have meant that you would have had to run dual channel. You could run dual channel out of this with one of these, I'm guessing. So from here, you can plug these two in here and actually send it out to 4 monitors from one card. How cool is that? I'm just going to leave that out of the bag for the moment. Maybe put it back in the bag afterwards, as I don't know how much benefit it's actually getting by being in it. We've got some IDE cables. In fact, I've got a whole crap load of IDE cables. Okay, fine, don't need that. Another network card, yay. Network card, don't use those really, but I always find that I might at some point need them. Okay, next card. So with these older cards, they just never labelled these really very well. I don't know who the maker of this one is, but I'm going to show it to you, see what you think in the camera. So, single VGA port, and I've actually got 2 of these cards, so there you go. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's a GeForce 2 MX400. Again, very cool. Right, let's get all these IDE cables out, because so we've got some IO shields. These are probably from the old Dell systems. I love those plastic inserts. IDE chip cable. IDE cable. Network card. What else is in here? Jesus. What the hell is it? Okay, so this is like one of the old sort of gaming sound card type ones. Is this a games card? Because this has got the sound. So this is a sound card. So I haven't seen one of these in so long. So basically, you've got your in and out mics, etc. But you also have this, which is your port for joysticks, if I remember rightly. This is pre-USB time. It gives you an idea of where we're going back to here. More IDE cables. The other day, I was actually looking around going, I really need an IDE cable. Ain't a problem anymore. What the hell is this? Technica. So this is... I'm guessing just a speaker. Is this just a speaker? Okay, so I have a Technica Bluetooth speaker. That's pretty cool, actually. Like that. Was not expecting to see a Bluetooth speaker in here, so I'm going to keep going through this box until I get to the bottom. Just trying to get through the crap parts. There's some cabling and stuff in here, which is interesting, I guess. Okay, what are these we've just pulled out? Okay, we have... My eyesight's awful right now. Hates the fact I'm not filming this. I'm filming this in the dark. It doesn't help. So this is Intel. So these are Wi-Fi cards for laptops. Show those two here. So here we go. Little Wi-Fi cards. So clip into the board. So they put them into the laptops, and basically is what your Wi-Fi is. Another form of adapter. I've used a few of these ones before. More IDE cables. I'm just going to try and sort through anything that's not an IDE cable in here. Okay. Getting to the bottom of the box. This is all just IDE cables, network, Wi-Fi cards. Okay, that's all IDE cables. Right, so I've got another. Get a number off this one. Okay, another, what looks like another Wi-Fi card. Put that there. And now we're into some interesting stuff here. We have RAM. I don't even know what. I'm going to get to the RAM. I want to check those over. I'm just going to get rid of this IDE cable because they're taking up my entire desk here, which I don't want. I have this thing here. And I've never seen this before, an AMP. It looks like RAM. It's set up like RAM. But I don't know what this is. Now I will of course try to work out what this is, but if you want to let me know in the comments down below what the hell that is. As I said, it looks like a RAM to me. But I don't recognise what, is it server RAM maybe? Old school server RAM? Let me know what you think that is in the comments below. I'm sure someone out there will know. Let's see if I've got any. So I've got 4 sets of RAM. I'm just trying to buddy them up. I think them two go together and them two go together. Now what have we got here? Korean RAM, okay. Okay, that's double-sided. That's double-sided. So these two go together. So this is SD RAM PC133. So this is 128 megabyte modules. This one is again 128. So these are low powered RAM sticks. Not great. I was hoping I was going to get something a bit more upmarket, but hey, I paid 20 quid for all this, so can't really be grumbling about that shit. So, right, where are we up to now? So I've gone through that box. We've got all this stuff. I think we're going to have to put this away somewhere. Really impressed by the Bluetooth speaker. I love that. I might have to use that somewhere. I'm going to have to go through these boxes again. I'm going to have to go through these cards again and all these adapters, but I'm going to keep these to one side. My special box down here, which is all the crap that I tend to keep. I don't think I'll keep these cards, but you never know. I want to keep that card to one side with the rest of the RAM. And then these cards, I'm going to keep these cards over here on the table. So I want to kind of look into them a little bit more detail and understand exactly what we're getting here, or what we have. Especially this one. This one's quite an interesting one. And then of course we've got these power supplies, which I'll put out here. Can't put anything anywhere. We're just going to crush everything. Right, okay. Right. Let's see what we can do. I think they're just going to have to go in here. Right, do you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to put all the graphics cards and stuff out of the way, and I will come back to them. Because I think we are going to need this desk countertop to really do. And then we'll do some tests. We've got I've got a system that we've got to do some upgrades on anyway, and that's an AGP system, so we'll be able to do something about that. Okay, so this is the final box, and this is the biggest box. Oh, right. Now, I'm not expecting any graphics cards in this one. This feels like this is more of an accessories box. Right, so what have we got here? We've got another... We have an internal 56k modem card. Not something I really am going to use, but again, we'll check into that. We have a travel charger for something. What? I'm not even sure what this is for. For handheld and palm. Oh, so this is for palm connectors. Wow. Don't think anyone ever uses those anymore. So there you go, a palm connector travel charger. We have an AC adapter, which has had part of it taken out. Again, looks like it was for primarily Palm Pilots, etc. Back in the day, HP. We have rechargeable hot sink USB, again for Palm Pilots. Again, more Palm travel chargers. This guy was obsessed with them. Okay, what do we have here? We have some Windows XP Professional. This is an OEM software, may not be delivered unless accompanied by required license under the Microsoft OEM systems. We've got the disc and for distribution only with a new PC. So there we go. Got one of those. We have two of those. So, oh no, I don't. I've only got one, although I do have the license for this one on the back. Interesting. So we have some Nero Essentials. Nero Essentials were always really cool back in the day, but nowadays you can just download whatever you need online. DVD writer software. Another network card. IDE cable. I'm just going to show straight in there to get that out of my way. I have a Windows XP disc. I have a Windows XP disc 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for professional. Nice, and that's Windows XP Service Pack discs. Nice, I like that because they're actually really useful to have, even though you can just download the old stuff online, but it's still quite useful. We have a soft carrying case for Cybershot, so it's a camera case. Nice, quality. I'll put you over there. Sometimes you just don't know where to start with this sort of stuff. Hey, some more speakers. We have computer speakers. Always cool. Creative, nice brand. I actually quite liked those back in the day. We have, it's another network adapter. So we're just going to put a modem over there. Oh, what's this? We have a box of RAM. But what RAM have we got here? So this is Crucial RAM. We've got some 2 GB sticks in here. So these are, this is Crucial. No, it's a 512 megabyte stick of Crucial RAM. Should be, I thought it was going to be, it says something else there. So it's a 2 GB stick. I'm very disappointed there. 512s, okay. This one is a 512. I'm going to put you together. This one is a 512. I've got lots of 500 bloody 12s. Don't need any more 512s. I want some 1 gig sticks. And this is a 512. Okay, so we've got 4 512 sticks. Definitely getting a lot of 512 RAM at the moment, which is not very great because I'm upgrading almost all these retro systems from 512 sticks up to like 1 gig, 2 gig sticks. Ugh, cables. Network adapter, so there's a lot of just general cable crap, which I'm just going to kind of try and pull out because it's all kind of bent together. We do have some interesting splitter cables, which I do like and will be keeping because they are actually incredibly useful for old systems where you need to do multi-chat, multi-counter, wireless mouse. The freaking hell is that? God, this is a battery. This is a battery for a Dell. So this is for the Dell Inspiron series. Jesus, look at the chunkiness of that. Okay, we got another Intel CPU. This looks like a whole box of CPUs. Yes. Okay. So we've got some AMD chips in here. We've got an Intel. Oh, that's an AMD. This has been stuck together on top of an Intel. So we've got a few different chips in here. Christ knows what's on these. God. It'll take me forever just to sort through this. The question is any of these chips... Yes, I have just licked my finger, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. I can't actually see. Okay, we have an AMD Sempron. Yay, that's rubbish. I don't think I was going to get any Ryzens, but come on, better than a Sempron, please. This is another AMD chip, but I know that much anyway, but what actual one is it? I should have brought a little rag. Okay, it's an Athlon series. And the rest are, as I said, they are... I'm going to put these together and just leave them in there for the moment. So these are very old system ones, but again, could be of a use if there was ever a point where I needed a partial upgrade. Wedged in. So we've got basically some modems and stuff in here, which again we wouldn't really use in this day and age because they're just not going to cope. So modems, network routers. So we have a HotSync cradle for oh, it has the Mac adapter, there you go, for Palm handhelds. We've got a few of these in here. Anyone need a HotSync cradle for a Palm handheld? Because I've got a couple right now. I have to eBay them and see if there's anyone, because I don't even know if they make them anymore like this. So yeah, I've got a HotSync cradles for a Palm handheld. Under you go. Doubt there's any value in those. We've got a memory lock with cable. Oh god, so these were basically to stop people going into your computer and taking things out them. So the concepts of these, which we don't even think about in today's day and age, and people just wouldn't be bothered enough to do it, but it's for security in the offices. So memory lock blocks have access to valuable internal components, including the memory and the hard drive. So this stops people from nicking your shit, basically. Okay. Right, as it goes, there's a lot of like just bits in here, so I'm just going to kind of rummage through rather than try and pull everything out now, and just anything that comes like sort of see. So we've got a 256 stick of RAM that can go in the RAM box. I've got a little RAM box now, lovely. We've got adapters, so Molex to standard. We've got a Recovery Pro disc. We've got the front for a CPU tower. Some form of charger for the car. CPU fan. Another network adapter. A lot of e-waste in here. What the hell is that? Is that a camera? I'm actually intrigued by this one. So this is a camera of some sort. I have no idea what sort of camera, but it is a camera. It has a microphone built in, so you plug this into the back and you line in. This would be your camera. This is going to be best 480p, I would say. We've got another one of these soft carrying cases we've already pulled out once before. Some power adapters. We've got a lot of power adapters here for. This is going to be for the old netbooks and stuff. Styluses. Anyone needs a pack of 4 styluses for an HP iPad? Oh, I've got a couple of packs of these. That's always useful. A trio. This is a case thing for you to clip onto your belt, because everyone liked to clip their attachments to their belts when they went round. Okay, I've got a lot of these stylus packs in here. So if anyone needs a stylus pack, let me know, because I sure as hell don't need any. We have another battery. Oh no, this is a floppy drive module for a Dell system. Everyone want a floppy drive, because that's the way you want to store stuff. More adapters. I mean, to be honest, it's the adapters that I actually wanted more than anything else, so I'm quite happy with that sheer number of a... Oh my god, I remember this. So this, probably still get them in pound shops nowadays. You plugged it into the bottom of your phone and stuff, and it turned it into a little speaker. So you'd find like the... I don't even think mine has. Oh, mine does. So let me just test it, see if we've got anything on here. Let's have a quick look. If I put that in here, and actually I don't know how, because this was before speakers were actually a big thing on phones anyway, so I'm going to try something on here and see if this works. I'll load up my music player on the phone, and we'll just play it with full volume on my phone. Wow, that's really quiet. Does it work? So it doesn't actually have a volume control. That's really odd. So you have like, it's meant to be a speaker that's meant to boost. Now, so that's the maximum volume this little speaker can do. If I take it out, and that gives you the idea. So before you could even play, this was like the best thing you could get, but that's rubbish. It's probably one of the speakers is blown. I think really, apart from a few little adapter blocks and extension blocks and converter blocks, etc., that is about everything I'm going to get out of this, I think. Now, I don't know if there's any value in here. I honestly don't. What we'll do is, hopefully while I was editing this video together, I would have been pulling up some details about the value of this product currently now online. And maybe there's something we can shift and I can make my 20 quid back. But that wasn't the intention of the plan. So the plan here was always to pick up bits that I needed potentially for future projects, and the main thing I really wanted to get out here were connectors and adapters and some of the interesting graphics cards, because I think older graphics cards are very interesting just from an exploratory point of view. So and these adapters here with these sort of splitter cables, again, really interesting from my point of view. So if you enjoyed the video today, please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know of any products that are in here that I hadn't seen or didn't really get to grips with. That would be awesome, and I will see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.